Happy Monday. I'm a little bit later than I'd like to be on getting this video to you, but I'm here doing it. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about last week. So last week we finally got our porch mostly finished. So I'm actually in the porch right now. And one of the things that we found super helpful was we had gotten a paint sprayer to help paint all of the woodwork and things that were going up on the trim. And I'm gonna link that in here in the email. But if you're a DIYer and you do any of your own projects, a paint sprayer, so helpful. I've been doing DIY projects for like decades and I never bought one before and I could kick myself. So fast, so easy. So I'm gonna link to the one we got here in the email, check it out. The other thing that we got this week that was really awesome was Barkbox. I know I'm way behind on that. I know many of you have already checked it out, but if you haven't ever checked out Barkbox and you got dogs, so we spend quite a bit of money on treats and toys. We have 2 dogs. One is like 7 months old and one is 3. Barkbox comes with like 4 toys, a couple chewers, some treats. It's just really fun. And it was like 20 bucks. It's super like legitly priced for what you get. And I totally loved it. I'm gonna put another link to that here. Try it out. In fact, we actually asked them if they would level up the toys because we have a dog that chews everything and the fluff gets everywhere. It looks like a freaking graveyard of animals in here. And so they said no problem. They're gonna upgrade the toys to like their tougher toys. So we'll see what happens with that. Last week for food, guys. So first of all, we made stuffed peppers. This is a big deal in our family. My daughter hates peppers, and so for her entirety of her life, we rarely ever have green peppers or red peppers in anything. And so my brother, who works on the CSA farm, brought these huge boxes of veggies over. And if you go to my Instagram stories, they were on there. Anyways, gorgeous green peppers. So I made stuffed peppers and they were delicious. And I'm going to link the recipe to those, and not my recipe, but you need to try those if you love stuffed peppers. Super easy. And then I made coffee cake. And this recipe is on Nelly Belly. The difference is I used oat flour. And I have a gluten intolerance, and so whenever possible, I like to not use gluten white flour. And sometimes it's a little tricky to get good tasting recipes without like completely reinventing them. This one is your classic coffee cake, and it just uses oat flour, which is easy to find, and it tastes amazing. So give that a try, and if you are not gluten intolerant, totally just sub out the oat flour for white flour, and you're good. It's delicious. You'll love that. Then there was one other thing that I'm going to link to in here that we had that I thought you guys might want to know about. I forget what it was. Ooh, I'm getting old. So anyways, those are the things that I meant link to. And oh, Levi, he started behind the wheel driver's ad on Thursday, you guys. I know. Homie. That leads into the other thing. I found delicious cocktail mixes that you just mix with whiskey, gin, or bourbon. And a lot of times those are really not very good. They're really sweet or they're very fake. These were really good. And so I'm going to put the link to them in this email. Try them. I had one that had smoked whiskey sour. Delicious. Very easy to make. And another that was an elderflower tonic with gin. Both delicious. That reminds me of those because my kid started driver's ed on Thursday. Whiskey, driver's ed, they go together. And anyways, you guys have a great week. I will come back at you next weekend. And if you have anything interesting that happened to you this week, I want to know about it, all right? You can even send me a video if you want. All right, peace out, you guys. Have a great week.